And welcome in to SKOL Bets, powered by Vikings Central. And today we have two great games we'll be talking about. We'll be talking about the Saturday Week 18 NFL games. We got the Panthers taking on the Bucks and the Seahawks 49ers. We'll start things off with the Panthers and the Bucks. This one is very important. It's a win and get in basically for the Panthers. Panthers beat the Bucks. They're in the playoffs, no questions about it. For the Buccaneers, it's a little different though. If they win, they have a chance to get in, but they need some help. They need the Falcons to lose to the Saints, because if the Bucks win, but the Falcons also win, the Panthers, because of tiebreakers, would actually be the division champion at 8 and 9, because it would be a three-way tie, and because of the tiebreakers, the Panthers would get that tiebreaker over that. So let's get into it. We'll start off with this. Over the 2 weeks of doing SKOL Bets, our picks, we have been 4-2 on the spread, which has been pretty good. 4-2, 4 out of 6 games we hit. But on the prop side of it, we haven't been as good. We are 1-4-1, so hopefully we will get back on track on those. But starting out, the over-under in this game is 46.5 points. The last time out, 2 weeks ago, the Panthers won 23-20. The Bucks have been not very good so far down the stretch. I think they've only won their one game, and it was against the Cardinals the last 8 games, I want to say, and they only beat the Cardinals by 3, and the Cardinals are not a very good football team. The Panthers, on the other hand, they're 8-8. They're up and down as well. They play some good games, and then they have some stinkers like you saw last week, especially on the offensive side of the ball. The spread in this game is in favor of the Buccaneers at 3 points. And honestly, I like the Panthers a lot in this one. I think they win, but for the pick, I will take the Panthers +3. And here's why. The Buccaneers defense has not been very good at all. Last time out against the Panthers, Bryce Young played really well in that one. Let's look at his stats real quick. He had 2 passing touchdowns. He didn't have a lot of yards, but he was efficient. They were 6 of 12 on third downs. They were 1 for 2 in the red zone. Ted McMillan and Jatavion Sanders both scoring touchdowns. They did stop the run a little bit. Rico Dowdle didn't have a very good game in that one. Chuba Hubbard had an okay game, 6 carries for 27 yards. But I do like the Panthers in this one a lot. They played a very good Seahawks defense last week, and they struggled a lot. The Buccaneers defense is not on that level. And last time out against the Panthers, the Buccaneers struggled on offense too. I think we will see more offense a little bit in this one, but I just think the Panthers, it's not by much, but they are playing better football, and I think their defense is better as well. Give me the Panthers +3. And now going over to the Saturday night football game, we got the Seahawks taking on the 49ers. And in this one, the Seahawks are 2.5 road favorites. And I kind of like the Seahawks in this one. You're giving me the better defense on the road, which, is a little scary, but it's the better defense. And last week, the Bears lit the 49ers up for 38 points and had a chance to win it. The Seahawks have a good offense as well. They've been a little rough down the stretch here, but I think they can do enough against this 49ers defense. And I don't see how much points the 49ers can score. Week 1, the game was 17-13 in favor of the Niners, but this Niners defense looked a whole lot different. Joey Bosa and Fred Warner were still playing at the time. They've had injuries on that side of the ball. I like the Seahawks -2.5 and the Panthers +3. Those are my 2 picks for Saturday's games. Now let's get into the props. All right. In this one, we're doing 1 prop from the Panthers-Bucks game and then 1 prop from the Seahawks and 49ers game. And in the Panthers-Bucks game, I like Ted McMillan over 16.5 receiving yards. In the last game against the Bucks, he had 73, and against the Seahawks, he did have a little bit of a rough game, only 1 catch for 5 yards, but the Panthers only had 54 passing yards from Bryce Young. So I think the passing game is going to get a little easier against the Bucs, who has a suspect defense. I like Ted McMillan over 16.5 receiving yards. And then going to the 49ers and the Seahawks game, we're going with the Seahawks, JSN, Jackson Smith and Jigba, over 96.5 receiving yards. Last time against the 49ers, he had a pretty good game. I think he had over 100 receiving yards. Let's take a quick peek at that. But I think this matchup is perfect for JSN. Last game out, week 1, 9 catches, 124 yards for JSN. That was his first, regular season game with Sam Darnold. He's had a great start to the year. He's had a great year in general. I think JSN is going to be a great bet today going against that 49ers defense. JSN over 96.5 receiving yards. In the other game, Ted McMillan over 60.5 receiving yards. Panthers +3, Seahawks -2.5. That's the SKOL bets. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next time. Have a good one.